Empaths often find themselves ensnared in relationships with narcissists due to their innate warmth, kindness, and generosity, traits that narcissists are adept at exploiting for their own gain. The dynamic between an empath and a narcissist is complex and fraught with challenges, particularly when the empath finally decides to stand up for themselves. One common tactic employed by narcissists is to become increasingly mean or hostile when confronted. Despite projecting confidence, narcissists often harbor deep insecurities, and any perceived threat to their idealized self-image can trigger a defensive response. This can manifest as verbal abuse, manipulation, or other forms of aggression aimed at maintaining their sense of superiority. Another strategy narcissists use is truth distortion. They may exaggerate their accomplishments, downplay their mistakes, or outright lie to manipulate others and serve their own agenda. Their disregard for objective reality stems from a belief in their own superiority and a fear of being exposed as flawed or inadequate. Narcissists also have a tendency to project their own negative emotions onto others. They may accuse their victims of harboring thoughts or feelings that they themselves possess, creating confusion and self-doubt in their targets. Empaths, who are naturally attuned to others' emotions, may struggle to differentiate between their own feelings and those being projected onto them. When faced with accountability, narcissists often deflect blame onto others. They refuse to accept responsibility for their actions and may even go so far as to gaslight their victims, making them doubt their own perceptions of reality. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation that can leave victims feeling confused, isolated, and powerless. To maintain control over their victims, narcissists may also engage in smear campaigns designed to discredit and isolate them from potential sources of support. By tarnishing their victims' reputations and undermining their credibility, narcissists seek to maintain their hold over them and prevent them from seeking help or escape. Perhaps most insidiously, narcissists exploit the empathy of their victims. They mimic emotional responses to elicit sympathy and manipulate their targets into meeting their needs. Empaths, who naturally prioritize the well-being of others, may find themselves continually giving in to the demands of narcissists at the expense of their own mental and emotional health. Overcoming narcissistic manipulation requires self-awareness, boundary setting, and support from trusted allies. Empaths must learn to recognize the signs of manipulation, assert their boundaries, and prioritize their own well-being. By standing firm in their truth and refusing to be gaslit or manipulated, empaths can reclaim their power and assert their autonomy in relationships with narcissists.